Okay. So guys, I got a surprise for you, but I'm gonna just do a little vlog about Cookie and tell you why I got Cookie. I'm gonna get him out. And I was really wanting a budgie, so I got Cookie. And I think when I went to the bird shed and they got me a bird book. Not the big one. I didn't get this book. So not this book. Of course not, because that would be a lot of money to get that book. But they gave me a mini bird budgie book. The thing is in my school bag. I'll show you guys what it is. But Cookie was only $20, so you know. $20 AUD bucks. Yeah, it's in here. They gave me this book here. And that's why Cookie's tamed. I know everything about taming Cookie. Come on. And I tamed him in under 1 day. And I think that was really good that I tamed him in 1 day. And I taught him tricks the other days. Taught him tricks. And he also got a wing clip. So he doesn't fly away, he doesn't accidentally fly away up in the house, but just tell you it's really cool. He got little markings here. Does it go all the way up here? Yeah, I'm gonna check. There's a lot of blue under there, like. He's got a really nice blue. Now I was gonna show you the surprise in a video later, and there's something really cool that we got today. I won't make it a surprise. I'll show you pictures of them. But we got 2 red rumped parrots. If you don't know what red rumped parrots are, I'll find them in my big bird book. And I'll show you what they are. That's some seed. Look at him, he's not even in the camera. You pat him down so he knows that there's food there. No. No, not hungry. So that's why I got Cookie. And the first budgie they chose out, I love the colour, but it was a big biter, a big nibbler. So they got Cookie out, and Cookie was just only a little nibbler. He was really little, and he's so soft as well. If any of you know me at school, you got to come and see Cookie. And the red rumped parrots, and the budgies in the aviary. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh. Know me from school. I think a few people in my class follow me, and I'm in Cookie. He's even got a sticking up feather. He will get that out. I don't want to get it out for him. See something, Cookie. I'm so cute. And she can go on my shoulder. Come here. So you see it's like a blue in here. So Cookie's a really good budgie, and I'm gonna find the picture of a red rumped parrot in my bird book. Come here. You're hiding. Come here. Got him. Come here, stay here. Come here. I think he just wants to get back in his cage. He's back in his cage. Because I can't have a bird in a big book, it means one of them could be hurt. Cookie will probably be hurt by the big book. He probably might be on my leg. I go and I hurt Cookie. That's never gonna happen. So that's why I had to put him back in his cage. Now there's lots of parrots in this book. It's really heavy to lift up. And I'm gonna take this to school on Monday. 400 parrots are at. Went past the parrots. 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 Parrots. There's the budgies. There's a budgie right there. And if you turn the page for where all the lorikeets are, there's budgies there. This is really heavy. This is a really old book, so I don't think you can get it anymore. So just come see me if you know me at school. Then come see me because I might bring it to school on Monday. If you want to know all about birds, if you want to be part of a bird group that I'm going to make at school. Oh, look at the crimson rosellas. They are so adorable. That's also what I really want a crimson rosella. Oh, I found a cockatiel. I found the red rump parrots. So that's the male, that's the female. And this is where they found in Australia. So, mostly found in, such as here, southern Queensland to Victoria, occasionally near the coast, and southern and northeastern South Australia. Notes. Also called grass parrot and ground parrot, a common bird seen in pairs of flocks, frequently sparsely timbered grasslands. It is more often seen on the ground than the trees. The call note is a pleasing whistle, almost a song, which is uttered while the bird is perched in a tree or when in flight. Seeds of grasses and other plants. Nest. So this is in the wild, but the nest is obviously a nesting box. So in the wild, they nest in a hole in a tree, the same as budgies. The egg, which is a nesting box in the wild, there's 4 to 7 white eggs. Breeding season September to December, so they could breed in mine Waver's birthday. Let me find the budgies and see all about budgies. Again, I'm gonna bring my budgie book to school so you can know most facts about pet budgies. He's just nibbling it, and he's just looking like that. He's looking at me like that. He's so cute. So, budgerigar. They're found mostly in Australia, can you see? They found more, there's more budgies than lorikeets in Australia. The lorikeets are usually around the coast of East Australia, but the budgies are mostly in the dry lands on the inside of Australia. They're not found in Tasmania. They're not found in Cape York, Pennsylvania. They're not really found in Darwin or Broome. They're not found in Perth. They're not found in Melbourne. They're not found in Newcastle, Sydney. They're not found in Caboolture and Brisbane and stuff. But they do get breeded and they get taken all sorts of places all over Australia. That's where the budgies are found. But the lorikeets, they're never found in Tasmania. And they're not even around the hot areas in Australia or the dry areas. They like to go on the coast where all the rainforests are. And where all the beaches are. Where the trees are in the backyards. So that's where they are found. And so I'm going to read about budgies. So the distribution, inland areas of Australia, generally extending irregularly to many coastal local cities. There's only one budgie that's found not in the middle of Australia. Probably it is there. Oh, I can hear the red rump parrots. Can you hear the budgies and the red rump parrots? That's Cookie. Cookie's like, nope, I can't hear any red rump parrots. Notes. Also, can you hear them? This is going to make this video long. You can hear them in the next video. But there's the budgerigar. Oh, I've got something on the side of my face. It's all sticky. Don't worry about that. No, it's also called shell parrot, canary parrot, zebra parrot, because of course the budgies have stripes along them. Shell parrot, I don't know why they call it shell parrot. They probably eat shell meat, like mineral and shells. Canary parrot because they're probably a relative of the canaries. Betrugger and lovebird. Not really sure about what a burial is and lovebird is. Usually in flocks inhabiting open country, chiefly areas and it's interpreted with belts of timber. Also isolated patches of scrub. Highly nomadic, but in southern areas is more regularly migratory. This is basically like that in the wild. Highly nomadic, but in southern areas more regularly migratory, appearing in late winter or early spring and departing during February or March. When distributed from the ground, the flock settle in trees, thereby often causing dead branches to appear to be blossoming. While feeding or perched in a tree, the birds are constantly warbling and chatting in the most admirable manner. The species suffer heavily in times of drought, then dying in thousands of near-drying waterholes. Food. Seeds. Budgeriggers have been bred in many colour varieties in aviaries. I have an aviary, but we haven't bred any budgies yet. It's pretty disappointing. They should be breeding. Also, we need a breeding cage. Then we can breed little baby budgies and put them in other cages. I think we're going to be able to cookie a friend. If he had a friend, he'd be much more happy to be playing with it. So, nest. So the budgies nest in the wild, but their nest could be in an aviary, which they get in the aviary. They have the nesting box, just like the red rumped parrots. We haven't got a nesting box in them yet, and they but in the wild, they nest in a hole in a tree, just like the red rumped parrots in the wild. So their eggs are from 4 to 8, so they have more eggs than the red rumped parrot. Don't know why, because they're probably more common as a pet. From 4 to 8 white eggs, they're small as well. Breeding season usually October to December, so they breed 1 month less than the red rumped parrots. But they will probably the budgies in the aviary will probably start to have babies in my birthday area, and they'll be having little baby budgies. I get a baby budgie and a baby red rumped parrot. But there are lots of other birds. There's even wrens. I really love wrens. There's lilac-crowned wren, blue-breasted wren, red-backed wren, lovely wren, red-winged wren. It's really hard to say if there's any W's, and blue-breasted wren, red-backed wren, variegated wren, white-winged wren. That's really hard to pronounce and really long. Blue wren, splendid wren. This one's basically fairy wrens of health and shrubs. Are there any more wrens? Any wrens? That's all that's wrens of. I'm gonna find some other budgies, birds that I really want. What's a bluebonnet? Never heard of a bluebonnet before. Maybe I'll start studying a bluebonnet in my special bird office. And I will get a bird office. I'm making it this afternoon after this video. So this book's going to be in it. My budgie book's going to be in it. I'm going to have other bird books so that we can learn about how they have been looked after. Lots of information books about birds. Especially this one will be very helpful when I'm looking for birds with my big telescope. So the 2 basic bird books I've got is the budgie book, to have to keep close by the cookie, and that will also help the aviary too, because when they come to breeding season. And I need my special what bird is that book. So any birds I find, which are this is all the birds you can find in Australia, lots and most of them, pretty much all of them. And that's including parrots and wrens, and they include as well honey eaters, and they have water birds, seabirds. They have all sorts of birds. Birds everywhere. Birds of open forest. They have sparrows, kingfishers, all sorts of birds you probably think of. And this is the parrots. There's more water birds up here. Introduced birds. Birds introduced to Australia. Oh, these are birds that are introduced to Australia. Oh, there's also finches and turtle doves and cuckoo shrikes. You know, bluebonnet is one big word, that parrot, bluebonnet. Yeah, there's cuckoo. Cuckoos don't even nest in any of their own nests. There's there's owls. There's big birds like southern cassowary. That's a bit weird because the southern cassowary lives in the north. They must have migrated to the southern to the north. But when they first were found, they were called southern cassowaries. So Australia's largest birds. There's 10 of Australia's largest birds. Magpie goose, Australian pelican, southern cassowary, Cape Barren goose, Australian bustard, brogler, Saros crane, black-necked stork, black swan, emu. There are actually swans in Australia? Never seen a swan in real life. There's Central Lakes in Caboolture. I went to once, and I was in the river area. So anyone who watches my videos in Caboolture should know what Central Lakes is. Anyone that watches me in other countries, I'll just explain to you what Central Lakes is. It's got a big river. It's got like a little spray and everything. It's also, I forgot to say, there's pigeons in here. But there was like pigeons and all sorts of water birds, ibises. There are there's so many other birds that I have to take my bird book with me one day, sit on one of the park benches, and try and look at the birds. Look at the birds, look at the book, look at the birds. I'll obviously find them in the water birds section. But there's just lots of birds in this book, and I think this book is very special to me. I'll have to keep an eye on for other bird books to put in my bird office. And I'll be doing lots of bird watching videos with you guys. Mostly this content for this year is birds. Birds, budgies, red rump parrots, birds. And sometimes vlogs of daily life. Sometimes shopping hauls. Think I might be doing a budgie haul. Cookie. Why do you look like that? Maybe sometimes I'll take Cookie with me to my office. And me and Cookie would just sit in there. If it's actually like a little house area, a little building, we could make something like a little cubby house. So Daddy could make a cubby house area for me. And I get a shelf and I have my bird books there. I have my telescope in a little area, in that closed area. I can look for birds in my telescope, and I can study them down. I can find out what they are, and I can read about them, see what they do. And there's also I have one of my friends at school. We like to do bird watching at school. And he always tells me what they like. There's lots of birds at my school. Blue-faced honey, there's noisy miners, peewees, magpies, crows, butcher birds. Sometimes I see and he sees flocks of parrots, like galahs I saw yesterday. You Cookie, he likes listening to me. Galahs, I saw lorikeets today. I saw a few cockatoos flying on the way home. I saw a few cockatoos flying. You can see here birds. I like to look at my street birds. I've got noisy miners, pigeons, budgies of my own. Not really any real budgies of the wild, but budgies of my own. We have lorikeets, a cockatiel across the road, red rump parrots new. Whenever I do this, it's when Cookie's looking at me. Red rump parrots now. Sometimes we have willy wagtails, little cuties. We have flocks of cockatoos flying over. Butcher birds, magpies. He likes listening to me talk about birds. He must know a lot about birds, that little Cookie. He must even know his old flock. Cookie, we'll get you a friend maybe in the weekend that's from the same place and see if you remember him. I'll have that tell Cookie. See if he looks like this, or if he doesn't listen. If he does this, I'm going to count that as a yes. So I'll write that down if he doesn't say anything. If I say the colour, like Cookie, do you want a blue friend? Yes, we just said like this. Do you want to have a green? Oh, he's like this. I just said blue. He doesn't want a blue friend. Do you want a green friend? Oh, yeah. Do you want a white friend? Yes. Do you want a yellow friend like you? Closing his eyes. Not sure. He's probably thinking. Do you want a... like that? He's like, I was telling me must have been digesting. Cookie, do you want a yellow friend? No, doesn't want a yellow friend. Cookie, do you want a dark blue friend? Cookie, do you want a dark blue friend? Yeah, it says yes. He's listening, so he says yes. And one more. Cookie, do you want a grey friend? No. Okay, I'm gonna ask him again. He must be tired. So, if he says, I'll cross out all the ones he says no, and then I'll tick the ones he says yes, and I'll put all the yes ones in another column, and I'll say them again, see if he says no to them, and I'll put the no ones in, I'll cross them off, and I'll have the yes ones, and I keep going till there's 2 left until he says yes or no to one of them. If he says yes to them, then I have to do it again, and yeah, get the results of what colour he wants. Cookie, do you want a biter or a nibbler? No, that's a talking question. Cookie, do you want a friend as a nibbler? Or a nibbling friend? Do you want me to tame your friend? What do you want your friend's name to be? Oh, I really want to call it Cream, Cookie and Cream. But that means I'll have a white one, and white and yellow are really different colours that go together. I want another colour, like bluish, and I want like a green one. Cookie, do you want a green friend? He searches. I get out. Is ready? Cookie, do you want a green friend? Oh, he just pooped on me. Bleh. Get my ice block wrap and pick it up. Yucky. Okay, Cookie. It's natural. Cookie, do you want a green friend? Cookie, do you want a blue friend? So my bird office I was talking about is going to have lots of really good things. Maybe all my bird seed can stay in there for Cookie. Ooh. So it's going to fly then, but he didn't. Okay, Cookie. I'm going to get more distracted by you instead of talking. So I'll get a friend for Cookie. You want a friend? That means double the fun. And I'll start studying birds a lot. And maybe make sketches of whatever bird it is. So I'll look at it and I'll look at it and I'll find it in the book, get it in my head, remember it. There's some birds that I don't even know that are on my street that I haven't looked up yet because I haven't got my bird's office yet. But I look at it, I say, but it's not really going to be this because I don't really know if we can find them. Just for example, say I find a brown-headed honeyeater. I look at it, check if that's right, remember it in my head. Yeah, that's what it looked like. I start sketching it down. I can put it in my little display folder, my black display folder. So that was a little talk about. Oh, he's looking at me like this. It's so cute. I can't bend my head like that, so I just look. He just looks at me when I don't even notice. I just look at the camera. Just talked. He's so cute. He's moving to the other perch. So that's what's going to be happening. I have a little bird feeder and a bird bath at the side of my bird office, and there'll be a lot of members. Like I'll have membership cards. Only 5 members are allowed. I'll be asking school friends about this. So I, of course, am the boss. I'm the person in charge of the group, of the bird watching group, and I have my office, and I'll have well, my office is going to be definitely the office, and other people will be having different jobs, like looking for birds in telescopes, looking for birds, and having like a little map of local birds that I've basically found a lot. So if I find a noisy miner, and I see it another time, that means it's a popular bird around this area. So I'll write that down. We'll be going to other places. We'll be doing special things each school holidays, going to like big bird parks and stuff, and you can watch them. Maybe Central Lakes where all the water birds are. Moving around, going on field trips for our work. So that's all about Cookie. And also I've got a senior shirt, because I'm in year 6 now. And that's basically it. Cookie story, and talking about my new bird office, new videos coming, and information about 2 birds that I have right now. 2 different species of birds, red rumped parrot and budgies. Yes, that's right, Cookie. So I hope you all like this video, and I hope you all tell me your favourite bird in the comments. Tell me your favourite parrot, actually, so I can look it up and I can sketch it out and put it in my display folder in my bird watching thing. And that means your favourite bird will be popular in my book. So tell me that in the comment. You gotta tell me if you know me, if you watch me, tell me. If you watch this video, you gotta put down your favourite bird. And I'll love it, and I'll put a love on it, and I'll sketch down your bird, and I'll put it in my folder, and I'll do a video of my bird office of telling you all the birds you chose in my video. And Cookie will be very happy to find out. His cage will be in my bird office, and it will be talking all about birdies. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and Cookie enjoyed it too. He's starting to get sleepy, and I'm gonna go look at these red rumped parrots and find out about my office. Bye. Say bye, Cookie. I'll bring it one more time, and you can say bye. Say bye, Cookie. Say bye. Say bye. Say bye. Say bye. I might have to get you a female friend. But I don't know if you guys will mate. I think you guys will just be friends. Maybe male, female, whatever it is. I want a friend for Cookie. Bye. Say bye, Cookie.